lolly bus. But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop! It's the dot stop.
What is Dot doing? What has Dot got? Guess now, and she'll appear on the spot. Hello, Dot. Is it you making that sound, Dot? Ah, so it was you, tearing paper. That face is frowning. Another surprise face, Dot. That's a pear. That's a grumpy face. Another frowning face. Another pear. That's a happy face, Dot. Another grumpy face. Another grumpy pear. Another happy face. Two happy faces. A happy face for us, and a happy face for you. 1, 2. One, two, that's me and you. 3, 4, a knock on the door. 5, 6, know any tricks? 7, 8, stop and wait. 9, 10, I'll say when. When? Hip, hop, flip and flop, is Dot on the spot? Ready, steady, off and go. Come and count, come and count, come and count with Dot. How many can you get in, Dot? Oh dear. That's 1, 2. That one's just fallen out, Dot. 7 to get, Dot. 2. 3. 4. 5. 2 to get, Dot. 6. 7. 7 in the box. Hip, hop, flip and flop, is Dot on the spot? Ready, steady, off and go. Come and count, come and count.
At the litter bin. One. Two. Three. Four. Five.
Are you ready to show us now, Dot?
If all the world were paper, what a strange world it would be. With paper clouds and paper sun and paper sugar in paper tea. Hey, 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 you'd stand and stare if there was nothing but paper everywhere. Hey, 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 what would you do if everything were paper? And so were you. How would the paper houses stand when the wind began to blow? How would you drive a paper car? And how would paper flowers grow? Hey, 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 you'd stand and stare if there was nothing but paper everywhere. Hey, 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 what would you do if everything were paper? And so were you.
Whoops. Found it. The story of No Roses for Harry. Harry was a white dog with black spots. On his birthday, he got a present from Grandma. It was a woolen sweater with roses on it. Harry didn't like it the moment he saw it. He didn't like the roses. He thought it was the silliest sweater he'd ever seen. The next day, when Harry went into town with the children, he wore his new sweater. When people saw it, they laughed. When dogs saw it, they barked. Harry made up his mind then and there to lose Grandma's present. When they went into a big store to shop, the children took off his sweater and let him carry it. This was just what Harry wanted. First, he tried to lose it in the pet department. But a man found it and gave it back. Then he tried to lose it in the grocery department. But a lady found it and gave it back. He tried to lose it in the flower department. But a little boy found it and gave it back. The children didn't let Harry carry it anymore. They made him wear it. As they started home, Harry was beginning to think he'd never lose it. When he got home, his friends were waiting to play with him. But Harry didn't feel like playing, so they left him alone. As he sat wondering what to do, Harry noticed a loose stitch in his sweater. He pulled at the wool just a little at first, then a bit more and a little bit more. Harry didn't know it, but a bird was watching.
In a minute, Harry had pulled out quite a long piece of the wool. Suddenly, the bird flew down. Quick as a flash, she took the end of the wool in her beak and flew away with it. The sweater began to disappear right before Harry's eyes. First one leg, then the neck, then the other leg, then the back, and finally, the whole thing was just one long, long piece of wool flying off into the sky. The sweater was gone. Harry could hardly believe it. He barked and jumped with joy. He ran down the street barking thank you to the bird over and over again. The bird and wool were just a speck in the sky, but Harry kept following them. He came home thirsty and tired and was having a drink in the kitchen when the children ran in. "We've got a letter from Grandma," said one. "She's coming to visit us," shouted the other. Harry thought of the sweater and his tail drooped. Before Grandma came, the family looked everywhere for the sweater. Of course, they couldn't find it. Only Harry knew why. When Grandma arrived, Harry ran to her with his lead. Then he sat up and begged. "All right, Harry," said Grandma. "After I've had my lunch and a nap, we'll go for a long, long walk." That afternoon, Harry and Grandma and the children started off on their walk. Harry barked happily and pulled towards the park. When they got to the park, the children let him off his lead and he ran on ahead. All at once, he stopped under a big tree. He looked up and began to bark and wag his tail. Grandma and the children came running. Suddenly, one of the children said, "I see a nest." "It's made of wool," said the other. "And it's the very same colour as Harry's sweater," they shouted together. "It is Harry's sweater," exclaimed Grandma. Just then, a bird looked out of the nest. "Look, Grandma, look," shouted the children. "Harry gave his sweater to a bird." "I wonder how he did that," said Grandma. The bird sang and Harry wagged his tail even harder. At Christmas, Harry got a present from Grandma. It was a new sweater. Harry liked this one very much. When he tried it on, he felt as cosy and as snug as the bird in the nest. But best of all, it was white with black spots. That's a funny hat, Dot.
Wiggly woo, wiggly woo, let's all do the wiggly woo. Wiggly woo, wiggly woo, 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 wiggly woo. Swing your arms round and round. Tap your 2 feet on the ground. Clap your hands in front of you. That's how you do the wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo. Let's all do the wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo, 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 wiggly woo. Wriggle your fingers all about. Shake your head till the hair sticks out. Kick your legs like dancers do. That's how you do the wiggly woo, a wiggly woo, a wiggly woo. Let's all do the wiggly woo, a wiggly woo, a wiggly woo, a woo, woo, wiggly woo.
Hey, Dot. What time does your clock say? $7 Game time. What have you got, Dot? They're both the same, Dot. Oh, we're playing Snap. That's a sad face. Snap. No, Dot? A smiling face and a happy face. Sorry, Dot. Snap. One to us, Dot. Oh, that's a grumpy face. Snap. 2 grumpy faces. It's 2 to us, Dot. One to you, Dot. Should we have another game? Oh, we haven't got time. There's the bus, Dot. Time to go.
See the time, Dot, you'll have to fly, Dot. It's time to pack your things when you hear the bell ting. Don't be late, Dot. The bus, it can't wait, Dot. You must be on your spot by the end of the song.